Joining us today is Nigel Chisholm, owner of the Village Jester. Thanks for being here.
You're very welcome. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Now, recently you organized a benefit for Japan's earthquake and tsunami relief. Tell us about Ojai Aid.
Ojai Aid is a name that was come up with by Lisa Snyder, who started a fund online to help people in Japan. And she needed a name for it. She called it Ojai Aid, which I thought was very good. And she invited people to go to Direct Relief International to donate money for Japan. Mm-hmm. So on top of that, we felt that it was more necessary, and so we organised a concert.
And you had lots of different people in town participating, musicians, producers, web guys, the whole nine yards. So tell us, drop a couple names on us.
Well, anybody who's anybody in Ojai was involved in this. The Cardinales, Lenny Curley, Brian Batchley from Preacher's Blues Band, Cindy Kalmanson, Jesse Siebenberg, and Kyle Hunt was involved in it. Most everybody was involved in it because it was a good idea. Mm-hmm. Instead of people just donating money, which is what they do, we wanted to give them something back, which was a concert. And we cut a live CD with video and tape down there as well.
Mm-hmm. And that was on the 27th? You actually had everybody come to your bar and do it all live?
That was last Sunday. I was surprised by the outpouring by the community. Everybody wanted to help. Mm-hmm. So last Sunday, at about 10 o'clock in the morning, we opened the place up. Sound guys came in, did the sound checks, and then from 3 o'clock on, starting with Lenny Curley, we played music and cut a live CD up until about 10 o'clock at night.
Mm-hmm. And there was actually a song specifically written for this event, correct?
No, there wasn't a song specifically written. Jesse Siebenberg is in Supertramp, and he's written a number of songs. Mm. And in conversations with Jesse early on in the process, he suggested that a song that he wrote called Prayer would be appropriate for this. And so we took that song and we used it.
Very cool. And what was your motivation behind this event?
Misty, I lived in Japan for a long time. My kids were born in Japan. Japan has given me everything that I have, including the motivation to do something a little bit different. Not everybody gets to travel the world in their job. I was fortunate that I was able to do that. The Japanese people are very kind, very generous, very giving. Mm-hmm. And if it wasn't for them, I would have, the direction of my life wouldn't be anywhere near that it is. Mm-hmm. I felt that it's time to give back to them.
And you had so many people in the community that were pretty much overflowing the restaurant that night. When are there actually going to be these songs and the videos and the photos available for purchase?
That's a great question. It's always a difficult one to answer, simply because there's so much to tie together. Mm-hmm. We have to have the music mixed and mastered. Sure. Then that has to be aligned with the video. Mm-hmm. Of course, there's a lot of video outtakes that they want to do, so we'll have the raw footage up there also. These people are very busy. They're professionals. So we would anticipate within the next 10 days. Great. Then all of the content will be available online. Mm-hmm.
Now, last night, Thursday, you actually went into the studio and did recordings with everybody again.
That's right, at Brethren Studios, which is run by Jesse Siebenberg, right behind where we're sitting right now. All of the artists went into the studio. Everybody was so proud of what they had done on Sunday that with the group song at the end, where all of the artists came together, we wanted to go and cut the track. And as the studio's there, they offered the time up and the expertise of their engineers. And so all of the artists yesterday, about 6 o'clock last night until 2 o'clock in the morning, we all went into the studio and we cut that song. And it's going to be fantastic.
So we'll have lots of different songs and videos available. How much are you asking donations?
There's a minimum donation of $10. Mm-hmm. For $10, you get all of the content download. The CD that we cut on Sunday at the Jester, then that will be mixed and mastered. It'll be along with the video and the professional photographs that we had. For all of that, you can go to ojaiaid.com or ojaiaid.org, and for a minimum $10 donation, you can have access to all of the content.
And how much money have you raised so far? You don't even have a product yet. You're still working on it, but you have quite a chunk of change in there.
That's right. There's $2,500 that was raised last Sunday. My staff donated their paychecks and their tips as well, strange enough. They actually worked for nothing, which was fantastic. Mm-hmm. But $2,500 is in the kitty so far without any product to sell. Mm-hmm. And all of that money goes to Direct Aid International, which is a Santa Barbara-based charity. It's one of 2 4-star charities in America. A 4-star charity is where 100% of the proceeds go to its intended target, in this case Japan. So every red cent that we raise is going to that organization. That's an organization that helps people in a way that we can't, which is if I was to go over there, then I would be in the way. I would cost money. So the way that we can do this is to give them the product. We can sell it. They'll raise money. They can help people.
Good stuff. Well, tell us what's coming up. I know you have a lot of other events coming up at the Jester.
Ojai Karaoke Idol is coming back.
Yay!
The week after Easter. We know that was a tremendous success and another big community event last time. Thank you very much for helping with that.
Absolutely.
Ojai Valley News is a sponsor of that. So we're looking to have a packed house in the Jester again for Ojai Karaoke Idol. And this time we're going to do a children's one also from 12 to 17. There'll be auditions on Easter Sunday. And the children's auditions will be from 1 o'clock till 3, adults from 5 till 7. Then the weekend after it'll be Ojai Karaoke Idol Part 2.
Great. And for more information on Direct Relief International, on Ojai Aid or Karaoke Idol, they can go to?
Well, thevillagejester.com will give you information on Ojai Karaoke Idol. The best place to go for information about Ojai Aid would be ojaiaid.com or ojaiaid.org, or you can go to directreliefinternational.org, I believe it is. But you can click through to their site by going to ojaiaid.com or ojaiaid.org too.
Wonderful. Well, thank you very much for all your help in the community and for everything you're doing, for being here today.
It's my pleasure. This community is fantastic, and if it weren't for them, what I did wouldn't matter.
I'm Misty Velasky. This is Nigel Chisholm. This has been Ojai Valley News in Depth.